What are the top 3 excuses you use to end a phone conversation with a telemarketer?
Oh my God, girl, the police just pulled up right behind me in traffic. Let me call you right back. Hello? I can't hear you. I think my phone acting up. Let me call you right back.
Unless it's your own bank calling, ever wonder where these guys got your number from and how on earth they know your full name? Last week, Malaysia just saw possibly the biggest data breach in our nation's history. 46.2 million phone numbers, addresses, IC number, SIM card details were leaked and put on sale on the internet. Our population is about 32 million people, which means even if you have 2 phone numbers, both are probably out. It doesn't matter which telco companies you're using. Digi, Celcom, Maxis, TuneTalk, Redtone, Alltel, they're all victims in this case. Not only that, over 81,000 records of Malaysian Medical Council, Malaysian Medical Association, and Malaysian Dental Association were also compromised. And also, according to lawyat.net, which is where the data were leaked, the data timestamped is dated back to between May and July 2014. What? 3 years? And we're realizing there's a breach now? Or was it the case of the companies knew it happened and decided to be hush-hush about it?
Don't tell me you're sorry 'cause you're not. Baby, when I know you're only sorry you got caught.
But if corporation says they were equally clueless of the hack as the general public, that's even worse. Either way, it looks really bad on them. Our lives are increasingly online, from paying bills, buying groceries, to job hunting and matchmaking, which means our personal information is available to more companies than we think. And obviously, it's not just happening to Malaysians. According to Gemalto, a Dutch international digital security company, over 9 billion data records were lost or stolen since 2013. That breaks down to 60 records lost per second. What's even more appalling is that among these, less than 5% were encrypted. It's like out of 9 billion houses, 95% of them don't lock their doors, which leads to identity theft and unauthorized financial access. But you know, all these statistics can feel a bit alienating because our first-hand experience of data breach is probably just a phone call from telemarketers. Just hang up and go on with your life, right? No! The real dangers are those that happen without your knowledge and shows up in your bill, or worse, police officers knocking on your door for things that you didn't do. And getting hold of your personal details makes impersonating officials so easy. When the voice over the phone is able to recite your IC number, your bank account number, your mother's name, your dog's name, where you were born, how else do you want them to prove that they're legit? If you've been a victim of data breaches, comment and share your experience with us. Your story can help others to realize the risk. Anyway, back to what I was just saying. Movement of information happens so quick and easily. What we give out personal data for free, in today's world, it has become currency. So if companies can demand personal details from us in exchange for goods and services, we should be able to demand adequate protection. Because budget allocation for cybersecurity shouldn't just be enough to hire a technician. According to a global survey conducted by the Ponemon Institute and sponsored by critics, 69% of companies' security solutions are either outdated or inadequate. Business owners must be willing to spend big bucks on both talent and the right security technologies. Now, I'm not saying that adequate protection will mean zero data theft. Quoting Gemalto again, breach prevention is no longer possible. Therefore, companies should move towards the concept of breach acceptance, accepting the fact that there will be a breach. No tech-based security method is completely immune to break-ins, but at least you make it sophisticated enough to discourage attempts. Then there's also preparing a contingency plan in case of a breach. 1, to stop the bleed. 2, to teach clients what to do after a breach. Internal staff will also need to be educated on how to protect customers' data. Carelessness leaves loopholes for hackers to take advantage of. As for consumers, it doesn't hurt to change your password from time to time, or at least read through the T&C before filling up that lucky draw form. Just saying.